funny enough, I do. I have several friends of 30 years that originally started out like a makeup artist who's my dear friend. We've traveled everywhere. And, you know, it's something we really looked at Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you know, those kind of friendships. My agent, my manager, which sound like very cold professions. We all started out very young and finding ourselves and are very tight, well beyond the job description relationship.
Yeah, it's nice that you can keep the same people around.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. And my dear friends, I love them dearly.
Well, for sure my parents, because when I told them that I wanted to be an actress, there was nobody in our family that had a job related to art in any way. So it sounded a little bit like science fiction, but they didn't laugh, they didn't invalidate me, and they asked me, just keep studying, but have a plan B, and just try it, that's what you want to do. And I wanted to do this since I was so little. So the fact that they gave me the freedom to try to do it so early. Without that, who knows, I might have chosen a different path, you know, if they asked me to wait until I was 18 or 20, and they didn't, so I'm grateful.
Juliette, par ici. Ah, Juliette, Binoche. Juliette, derrière.
Family members are very important, your children as well, because they're taking in, you know, the traveling thing when they have to change schools and how, you know, flexible they are, and feels very kind of participating into your own life and career. Because if it doesn't follow, then how do you deal with it? In the relationships as well, the men, but they're less flexible than children, or you know, because there's a competition. You know, sometimes with being an actress, being well known, having so many roles, it comes to a complex sometimes time for men, especially when they're actors. Definitely. But otherwise, I've had the same agent for 25 years. You know, and also the nannies, very important in my life, because they've been, you know, replacing me sometimes and giving their hearts and time. But that can happen in many different jobs. But I think as an actress, because the mother is, you know, is the earth, is the, you know, the place where the plant needs to have its roots. And so it's very important to be surrounded by very good people. So I do have lots to give back to, yeah, at least 5 people.
right side. Emma.
I told her that she should give up the business because she was never going to succeed.
My mum, Isabel Riseborough, Dad, George Riseborough, sister Laura Riseborough, Ronnie Barker, who was such a fine actor, was just such a fine actor. You know, I think all of the people who aren't necessarily represented in film or on TV that I've grown up around and with and were in my life, that I felt like there was a place to see that reflected. I think those are the things that really were the inspirations. You know, my anti-choice. Aww. Yeah.